Hi there, this is John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program. This is the show where I like to share tips, tools and ideas in commercial real estate brokerage around the world. You've come to the right place. The audience is large and I like to talk about sales, leasing and property management across office, industrial and retail property. The website to contact us is commercial-realestate-training.com. When you visit the website, make sure you join our community online so that we can send you all of the resources, PDF reports, checklists, charts, templates, all to do with commercial real estate that you can use in your location. So let's get on with the program. Of course, grab a coffee, grab your notebook and listen to the ideas that I share with you today to help you grow and thrive as a broker, an agent in your location. Catch you soon at the end of the program. So let's talk about advertising and marketing in commercial real estate today, because it's something that we do so regularly and so specially for the clients that we serve and the properties, of course. Advertising and marketing. It says that we need to be quite skilled when it comes to getting the message out regards the property that's available for sale or lease, and also the target audience that we're trying to attract. So in real terms, we cannot be generic, nor should we be when it comes to marketing a commercial, industrial or retail property. We can be more specific, more direct, more efficient as we get that message out there to attract the target audience and to encourage them to give us a call. So that's really what it's all about. And I'd like to take you into a few ideas of how you can make your advertising and marketing even better. Today we have many types of commercial and retail properties to advertise in many locations, precincts, that sort of thing. As part of that process, we have a limited number of people that can act on the sale or lease process as buyers or tenants. It depends on how much money the property may attract, and of course what the target audience will be. So mixing and matching properties to people becomes a big part of your real estate day. How are you promoting your listings now? Can you do more with what you have? Think about your target market segments and just how you are reaching out to them with each particular listing. On that basis, every property has to be optimized for advertising and marketing. Generating inquiries from your marketing and then converting the inquiry to a realistic offer is quite important. That should be a focus of everything that you're doing with your listings. Now, not everybody will give you an offer, of course, but that's where you work with the best people, the matched people to your property listing. So where are the real estate people now? When the property market changes, slows or gets tougher, or even grows in momentum, the buyers and the tenants are still out there, as are the sellers. Now, the buyers and tenants may be slower to react depending on market circumstances and have a special set of criteria that must be satisfied before they make inquiries. Now, we know today that most of the tenants and the buyers that are looking for property will generally do so online before they talk to an agent. So that is the new market trend. It's been that way for a number of years now, but we have to work with that. So our online presence and relevance as agents and as brokerage brands is so important. So in that type of property market where things are changing, you have to connect with plenty of people. The frequency of contact and the method of doing so is important. As agents and salespeople, you can bring real expertise to the clients that we serve and help move properties faster given all of the prevailing market conditions. Your services are of value to the clients that you help in sales and leasing. Remember that as you talk to ever more people, conversations will lead to better real estate opportunities for you. So conversations always create information, and from information you can capture the details for acting on now, tomorrow, next month, next year. Conversations will give you information to capture. So as a special point here, I would say to you that capturing the information from all of the contacts that you have every day can be made simply and directly into a good database system or a software package of some sort. And you should do that, because your success will evolve from your database and how you treat it, shape it, and build it over time. So we are agent experts. We are there to give our clients results. Marketing commercial real estate is not an experiment. It is a very special thing. So when you're pitching for your next property listing, make sure you show the client why you are different, you are special, and you use certain strategies which are better than your competition. That's how you win listings. Now, we should always market ourselves as experts, of course. They can bring results in the market to boost inquiry, the inspections, and the offers. Our listing presentations and sales pitch should be built around those facts. So show the client exactly how you can solve property problems quickly and effectively for them. Be very specific, don't be generic. Go deep into the client's thinking, the questions that they have, the ultimate targets that they need, and then put yourself into that particular situation. Agents' experience. It really matters. The agent's experience. And over time you build your experience anyway, but you can always fast track that by getting more deeply into the market all the time, every day. Experience matters. Now, that's when it comes to moving property for a client to get a good result. So what are the marketing issues, the property issues that you want to think about? So the concerns to be satisfied in marketing, commercial, industrial or retail property should include identifying the right people and the segments or groups to approach with the listing, attracting the target market that will pay the best price or the best rent for the property, motivating the buyers or tenants to call you and arrange to look at the property in an inspection on site, encouraging offers for the property as part of any inspection, either for sale or for lease, as the case may be. So there are 4 points there to think about. And you can use those 4 points in your listing pitch, your marketing pitch to the clients and the prospects that you serve. The advertising of property today has to be quite specific and well planned. The generic approach does not cut when it comes to this market today. Make every marketing campaign special and do more with it. Every dollar spent on advertising should be part of a specifically designed marketing campaign that is attracting the right people to the property, given the location, the improvements and the range of asking price or rental. So let's set some property advertising rules that you can work to. Simple rules that you can merge into your activities. Now, to do this effectively, advertising strategies can be designed for your location, the precincts and the property types that you specifically work with. I'm a very big believer in using a checklist to make sure you're covering off on all the issues that apply to the location, the precinct and the property type. So here are some ideas to help. Firstly, local area focus. Most inquiries on advertising a commercial, industrial or retail property come from the local area. A significant part of your budget and campaign should be devoted to the local businesses in the general location. It is best to contact local businesses personally as part of that process. Now, before I leave this point, I want you to think about it. I've said to you that most inquiries for property will come from a local area. That is because the investors who are in that zone already understand the area, and many of them would like to purchase again in that area. Also, business owners use property in that area for their business. It doesn't matter whether they lease or own their property, it doesn't matter. That's where the local area focus kicks in, because investors and business owners understand where they are, why they are there, and what's happening around them. They like to be there. The next point. Investors are valuable. Property investors are a good source of activity when it comes to selling property. Review your database from previous campaigns to revisit property and people situations that did not make an offer, or perhaps people who were unsuccessful. Now look at the days of the week. In a standard business week, the bulk of the property inquiry generally comes in between, say, Wednesday and Saturday. Most of your marketing should be dedicated to those days of the week where you're getting deeply involved with people and the media channels such as online, the newspapers, that sort of thing. In the next point, I want you to think about getting personally involved, because when you can show the client you're doing that, and not just advertising a property, when you can show them that you are deeply involved with their property, you tend to win the listing. Personal contact remains the most important component of property marketing today. If you have listings on your books, then you have a reason to talk to plenty of people. Every day you should devote a part of your day to doing just that. As the next point here, I want you to think about location-based contact. Canvass the local area, the streets particularly, and the key buildings around every listing that you have, and do that personally. Do this to discuss property activity, to spread the word about your listings. It is remarkable just how many opportunities you can find when you do this. Condition your clients with local market evidence as well. So in summary, and when you think about marketing, which is really what this is about, today you must advertise any property listing comprehensively. This can and only should be done with those clients that give you an exclusive listing. With those listings, you can devote the time to the marketing process and generate the right type of inquiry. Now, I'll say a couple of things here because I know some agents always have a bit of a problem when I say only list exclusively. Sometimes you have to take on open listings. I get that. But most of your listings should be exclusive listings. Now, some agents have trouble with exclusive listings. Why? They are not special enough in their services, their market coverage, their dialogue, their experience, their marketing recommendations. They are not special enough, and they have not put themselves into the marketing solution for their clients. So their clients just think, well, this is another agent. Sure, I can list with him, but I'll do it openly. If you do your listing pitch and presentation to a deep level in a relevant way, you will always win more business. Exclusivity matters. With those exclusive listings, you can devote the time to the marketing process and generate the right type of inquiry. Skills matter in commercial real estate. Experience matters. And you can tune both of those through practice. Vendor-paid marketing funds are part of that process, of course. If a client gives you an open listing that is listed with all other agents in the local area, the process of marketing should only be random until you find the right type of inquiry. That says an open listing wouldn't take a lot of my time, nor should it take a lot of your time. An open listing is just a convenience thing that you think you might be able to do something with. Let's go a little bit further. Commercial real estate marketing today. Learn how to refine and improve your marketing processes directly in the local area and within your property types. You can build your real estate business faster using these marketing tips that I've recommended to you in this program. Engage with your audience and the prospects and the clients. That is the promotional process, and you can create systems around that. Your marketing systems. That's for you personally and also for your properties exclusively listed. And if you do take some open listings on, then just have a generic process for that. Commercial real estate today offers plenty of opportunities and comprehensive canvassing situations across all property types, media channels, and listing types. There's so many tools that we can use. Don't use them all. There's no need. Just to choose 2 or 3 that you can work with. Every listing can be promoted into a target market, a region, or a target audience. That's why I always recommend that when you get an exclusive listing, define that target audience for the client. Make sure they know what that target audience is and make sure they know how you're going to tap into it. The strategy will be a focus on the right way to reach the best people, the target audience. Do you make enough calls? Can you create more meetings? That indeed is target marketing. There are plenty of things that you can do to boost your inquiry results when it comes to your commercial real estate brokerage activities and your targeted listings. Now, you should have some of those as well. Targeted listings means that if you look at your precincts or your territory, maybe there are 10 or 15 buildings there that you really want to sell or lease at some stage in the future. They are targeted listings. Now, you can't have hundreds of targeted listings, but you can have maybe 15 to 20. And over time, you can drill down into the owners of those buildings in special, direct ways. So, here is a summary for you about boosting your marketing. I want you to boost your marketing this way. Take these ideas and boost your marketing activities within your segments, your territory, and your property specialization. Now, if your territory is large, or if you handle many different property types, then you've got to break it down. You cannot be a generic sell all, lease all agent to everybody at the same time. Break it down to territories, streets, buildings, client types, and then make sure your database allows you to talk to people within those categories and track them within those categories. When you do that, you find things. You create conversations. You create meetings. Use these ideas to engage with more people each day. Make it a target of each working day to talk to more new people and spread the word regards your quality listings in the location. New listings create conversations. I said that earlier. So every listing you create today or into the future is a reason to talk to ever more people. Now, sure, they can say no, or they can ask questions. Either way, a conversation will allow you to understand that person, what they're thinking or doing when it comes to property ownership, investment, or occupancy. That's how top agents build their market share. I would encourage you to do exactly the same thing. Develop your market share quite quickly through using the strategies that I'm sharing with you right now. Go out there and win the business. And so that was the program for you today. Some ideas there that you can use in commercial real estate. Of course, visit our website frequently because we're always sharing ideas there as well about commercial, industrial and retail property, sales, leasing or property management. The website to contact us is commercial-realestate-training.com. And whilst you're there, sign up with our community online so that we can send you more details, templates, tips, checklists, all of those things, plus more, to help you thrive and grow as a real estate agent in your location. So today's program, you will have had some ideas there that you can implement in your location. Remember that commercial real estate is all about people, conversations and connections. Enjoy the momentum and I'll catch you in the next program.